The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. And like that, he's gone.
Let's analyze the anatomy of a plot twist. A plot twist is a stylistic device that contorts and weaves the story into a new direction.
And then,
when done well, a plot twist takes the film world and flips it on its head, oftentimes changing the message or meaning of the story in the process. A plot twist is also one of the most potent tools a screenwriter has to prevent his narrative from becoming too generic. A plot twist must, however, have been foreshadowed before it happens. Little hints guide the viewer subconsciously into accepting it. If you do this, a plot twist allows you to disrupt the assumptions your viewers have conceived for the later development of your movie. A plot twist lets you shatter expectations and dumbfound the audience.
Number 1, step forward.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker motherfucker!
Knock it off, get back. Number 3, step forward.
Let's take a look at the usual suspects. While watching this poor crippled man tell his harrowing story, you think the movie's about how wealthy criminals go about their dirty business. But in reality, the message is to never underestimate anyone. Even an unassuming cripple could be the criminal mastermind you're looking for. And pay attention to how the twist is executed, without any dialogue whatsoever.
Convince me. And tell me every last
Back when I was in that barbershop quartet in Skokie, Illinois. Where's your head, Agent Kuyan?
What we need to do is think. Think back.
I'm sure you've heard many tall tales.
Bricks Marlin.
This isn't right.
I just want to hear
Tell
your
me
story.
every last
It's
detail.
all there. And I'm telling it straight, I swear. Some guy in California, his name is Redfoot.
A gift from Mr. Soze.
Talk to me, Verbal. What about Redfoot?
Mr. Redfoot knew nothing. Using pawns.
Big, fat guy. I mean, like orca fat.
I was a lawyer.
Myths and legends of
Kobayashi.
I'll never see him
It's a
again. Back when I was
logistical
picking
nightmare.
beans in Guatemala, we used to make fresh coffee.
I know you thought he was a good man.
I know he was good.
And tell me every last detail.
Strangest thing.
How do you shoot the devil in the back?
This guy is protected from up on high by the prince.
And tell me every last
What about a
detail.
pretzel, man? What's your story?
There was a lawyer.
What lawyer, Verbal?
I am Mr. Kobayashi.
Kobayashi. Kobayashi.
Tell me every last detail.
I work for Kaiser Soze.
Convince me. Convince me. Convince me.
You think a guy like that
Kaiser
is this close to getting caught and sticks his head out?
You get no guys from me. Because you're stupid, Verbal. Because you're a cripple.
What I want to know is who's the gimp?
Now let's take a look at a twist that doesn't work at all. Enter Charlie's Angels. Now, granted, I am not the target demographic with this film, but I reckon anyone who sees an old white guy holding power over an army of warrior women knows this isn't your friendly neighborhood grandpa. And surprise, surprise, Sir Patrick Stewart is the bad guy. Who'd have thought?
This is what I do. You're our man, Angel. You always have been. Killer.
Send the love.
Another common issue with plot twists is casting. If you want the reveal of your bad guy to be a shocking revelation, don't cast a famous actor for him. This is exactly what happened in Wonder Woman. Here we have an unassuming politician who seems to be on the good guy's side. He helps them as much as he can, but he can only do so much. He's not a superhero after all. He doesn't get much screen time either. Then, when he reveals himself to be the big bad in the end, we're shocked. Sadly, it didn't work out this way, because somebody must have thought it'd be a good idea to cast David Thewlis for this role. Don't get me wrong, I think David Thewlis is a phenomenal actor, but when you cast such a big name for such an unimportant side character, viewers will start asking questions. Viewers aren't stupid. Watching thousands of hours worth of movies has conditioned them to smell an obvious plot twist from a mile away. When we see a well-known actor as a side character, alarm bells start ringing. The problem is that David Thewlis' role wasn't a cameo. A cameo, a one-scene appearance by a famous actor, is regarded as something fun, and generally viewers don't expect anything sinister because they can suspend their disbelief in favor of enjoying the moment.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks. God willing.
What you should take away from this is that your shocking reveal villain should not be the most well-known actor you have on board. Okay, but enough with the bad plot twist. Let's look at a really good and unexpected one. In Bruges is the story of two hitmen sent by their boss, a man with strict morals, to Bruges, Belgium, to lay low after a job. Over the course of the first half of the film, it is revealed that the job they had just done went wrong, and one of the hitmen accidentally murdered a child in the process.
Who did you murder for money, Raymond?
You, Father.
I'm sorry?
I said you, Father. What, are you deaf? Harry Waters says hello.
He rings with the realization of having killed an innocent child, and questions the morality of the business. The other hitman tries to comfort him as best he can. It's sort of endearing, really.
I killed a little boy. You keep bringing up fucking lollipop, man.
You didn't mean to kill a little boy.
I know I didn't mean to. But because of the choices I made, and the course that I put into action, a little boy isn't here anymore. And he'll never be here again.
You might already smell the scent of a plot twist in the air. You can tell in which direction the story is moving. And sure enough, the second hitman gets told by his boss to kill the first. The boss says, when a man's morals are jeopardized, so is his entire character. He can't be trusted with anything anymore. Begrudgingly, the hitman goes to kill his friend. What follows is one of the greatest scenes I have ever seen. To describe it would be to do it injustice, so I'll just play it for you.
Sorry, right? I'm sorry.
I'm behind the thing. What the fuck are you doing, Ray?
What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh my God. You were gonna kill me.
Oh, you were gonna kill yourself?
What? I'm allowed to.
No, you're not.
What? I'm not allowed to, and you are? How's that fair?
go somewhere and talk about this, please?
Notice how the filmmaker feeds us the plot twist we were expecting, the one where Hitman 1 is ordered to kill Hitman 2. And while we're indulging in self-righteousness saying, "I saw it coming," we're hit with an insane sucker punch. This plot twist is absolutely genius. Not only is it truly shocking and unexpected, but it also recontextualizes the entire movie for us. This isn't the story of a cold-hearted criminal. It's the story of a hitman in pieces who struggles to come to grips with his prior actions. It's the story of a broken man. And it's a story of how depression can dismantle even the most unlikely victims. Also, it's great satire.
Lots of midgets. Dwarves. Top themselves. Shitloads. Would you ever think about it?
Huh?
Would you ever think about killing yourself because you're a midget?
Fuck, man. What kind of question is that?
Just chatting, Harry.
I hope this video has taught you something you didn't already know about plot twists. I hope you found it informative or in the least entertaining. If you did, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to upload my next video on Saturday, as always. Until then, I wish you a splendid week. If you don't have much to do this week, I have compiled a list of my favorite video essays from a bunch of creators on YouTube. You can click it right here on the end card. If not, here is a satirical camera bag video I made. Take care.